Praise y'all, welcome in. So in my last video, I was looking at this sampling technique where I was beat matching drum breaks with records live as I'm playing a record. So it was the question I was asked in the comments, would the process be the same with an MPC? So I wanted to take a look at that today. Now I have done a video where I'm doing like beat matching drum breaks with samples, but it's not with this kind of live action where you got the record playing. So I think this is a cool technique because it kind of gives you an idea what your beat's gonna sound like before you even sampling anything in. And for me, I feel like I'm actually I'm listening to samples that I wouldn't really consider if I didn't hear the drums underneath. So yeah, let's take a look at this. All right, so the first thing I want to do is load up a drum break. So I'm gonna go into my menu, go into my drive. Now, I've got this kit that I put together called Lifted Noise Stole These Sounds. And in it, I have some instrument one-shots, some drum kits with one-shots, and I've also made a few loops. So I'm gonna load up one of these. You can pick this up now. There's a link in the description. Go check it out. I'm gonna rock this one today. Now, I don't have to actually load this to a pad for now because everything's gonna be done within the sample edit screen. All right. So if I go into sample edit, we are here. I got my break. So from here, I want to click on this little arrow at the bottom of the touchscreen and then click on from BPM. All right, so in here, this is how I determine what my tempo is. Now, what you want to do is count the beats because you can determine the beats here and it'll give you a pretty accurate reading of what your tempo is. So if this is, each beat is like a tick, tock, tick, 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 tick. So my kick, snare, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's 8 beats. So as long as that's input there, my BPM is about, it says about 91, and so we'll leave that there. Want to cue up my record, just put whatever on, and then I'll just start tapping my tempo away. If we're just hanging out here, tap tempo does work. You can't see it working, but it's working on the main screen. So if we go back into sample edit from BPM, then press match. So match will then change the sequence, or it has the tap tempo has changed the sequence, but then in sample edit, we've seen it has pitched my sample to match the new tempo. Now I'm gonna use pad 30 to trigger. I like the sound. So yeah, that sounds kind of cool. I'll go ahead and sample this in. Bring this back on my sample screen. Just go from here, chop this up. So yeah, there it is. That's a quick sampling tip that I wanted to just show you guys also on the MPC, that it can be done. It's slightly different process, but it's still good. I think it's an interesting technique. Like I was saying, I'm just seeing it as a way of actually pulling up samples off a record that I probably wouldn't select if I hadn't heard like the foundation of some drums. Because once you put the drums on there, you're like, I feel like 80-90% already there with the beats done. Maybe a bass line, maybe a lead. For me, usually vocals. And so I'm pretty much set. Like the music is almost done. If y'all found some value in the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also support it by links in the description. Go pick up the sample pack that you heard this drum break on. I made it myself. Lifted Noise Stole These Sounds sample pack. I'll put it in a pinned comment and all that. You can support the channel with it. You can download it for free. It's up to you. But please do leave a comment. I want to have conversations about sampling techniques for the whole month of May. Hopefully trying to put the gas for new gear at bay. So yeah, that's about it. Until next time, I appreciate y'all. Keep on running with your dreams. Stay humble. Uplift Noise. Y'all bless.